Could you sort of explain what has happened in the past couple of weeks relating to a proposed speaker for West Ridge High to come to West Ridge High School?
Yes, so there's a club starting at West Ridge High School called Club America that's powered by Turning Point USA. This is Charlie Kirk's organization just on the high school campus. They were hoping to do a school-wide assembly, bring in Riley Gaines to speak on hope, healing, and unity. I know that the school board members had been concerned over a potential lawsuit, so we did have a compromise on providing an opt-out for students, but still have Riley Gaines come and speak in the school. They had the board meeting tonight to actually vote on that initiative and if Riley would be able to come and speak to the West Ridge High School on hope, healing, and unity. And they actually canceled it about 12 minutes after the meeting was supposed to start.
Are you still hopeful that maybe something can be worked out, that she would still be allowed, if it can work with her schedule, she would still be allowed to come to West Ridge High School?
Oh yeah, as long as I'm breathing, I've got hope. You know, I think with this, what I tried to tell everyone here, because we had a lot of students here, we had a lot of parents, we had a lot of community members here, what I told them is, it's okay, we're working on God's time, and that's different than what our timeline is. So there was clearly somebody here tonight that needs to be to speak, or maybe the board wasn't going to take what we said tonight correctly. So we're regrouping, we're ready to go. We're waiting for them to reschedule this meeting, but we're not stopping. Would provide your daughter?
It would provide the opportunity for her to kind of start sharing into what she wants to do, like starting to show her passion, being able to give a voice to someone who sometimes doesn't have a voice in the community, especially in a situation where this is really geared towards her school where she attends, and being able to help promote something that's going to help give voice to other young women out there right now that are struggling and dealing with the issues and just the conflicts that people are having right now, and just being able to be in a place where they do have a voice, that their opinion does matter, and these kids are smart enough to actually add to the community.
Is she a part of planning it?
She's part of a group that is trying to get something established and being here with it, so yeah, she has a stake in it.
What was her reaction?
Oh, she's angry. She's just flat out upset and mad. Like, it's just a parent knows when their kid's mad, and when I see those cheeks, flare red, I know she's mad. So it's just, that's the biggest word, is angry and hurt.
Why do you think they canceled the meeting today?
Honestly, I think they're afraid to ruffle any feathers. The nation's going through revival right now. It's pressure from one side of a view set, where it's so much pressure that people who have an opposite view aren't allowed to voice their concerns, aren't allowed to voice their views. And I think they're just afraid to kind of get their hands dirty. They're afraid of any repercussions from someone else. And quite frankly, it feels like a bullying situation where it's like, because they're feeling so much pressure from one side, they're just gonna let the other side kind of wash away, or the other view. It's not even a matter of us sides of certain, it's just a matter, I feel like they're being bullied, and they're just they're picking a side and they're sticking with it because they feel it's the less pressure to just upset this group kind of situation. They're just afraid.
Do you think the opt-out option was a good compromise for people who were against this?
I actually wasn't aware of the opt-out option, but I feel it's a cheap kind of way out. It's a way where, again, they're afraid of a position, they're afraid to hear a voice, and so if you give them an option to be, I don't want to be a part of it, that means they don't want to actually do the work. They aren't ready to confront the issues that they've been elected for, and that's something to be questioned.
As a parent, after this meeting, what are you going to do, and what are you going to encourage your daughter to do?
Keep doing what she's doing. I mean, the fact that she's angry that this was, canceled, that gives me strength to help give her strength. That means that she's passionate about it. I mean, if someone's like, oh, well, okay, let's go home, or, oh, well, that stinks. No, the fact that she's angry and can't have her voice heard, it tells me she's passionate about this, and she wants change. She wants women to be heard, and as a parent, I'm proud of her. Yeah, sometimes anger's not good, but if it's directed for the right positive reasons, to encourage discussion, to encourage debate, to encourage people to talk and work through situations, that can be an actual positive thing.